Hey, Jules Plus Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So we are doing a talk on willingness. And whenever I do my videos, they're really for myself, let's be fair. I have to remind myself of why I must be willing to be well, willing to allow God as my higher power to show me the way, to strengthen me, to guide me. And I get into a me mode, and why not, and how come everybody else can have that and I can't? And I kind of operate from the 3-year-old's perspective of wanting it now. And it has really messed me up. So by grace, I was reminded of the desire to be willing to not succumb to every desire that I have, to be willing to be a little uncomfortable, to be willing to abstain for the bigger purpose, right? And I'm really grateful to wake up from this food coma, from insanity that I've been experiencing for largely the better part of last year, for sure. Or this year, because we're already in the 10th month, but you know what I mean, this whole year. So this is for today, which is part of Overeaters Anonymous. It's actually the reading for January 31st. And what I did was I went in the index and I found all the ones on willingness. There's 13 of them. So we're basically doing 13 days of a desire to become willing. It's a process, but I don't have time, so I'm just doing it. You know what I mean? I don't get to ease my way in. I need to just go for broke. All right, so here we go. It says to say yes, you have to sweat and roll up your sleeves and plunge both hands into life up to the elbows. It's easy to say no, even if saying no means death. And that's by Jean Anna, Anouilh. Jean, I think it is, and then Anul maybe? The H is silent, I don't know. Anyway, isn't that so interesting? Because it's so true. At times in my life, doctors or people had said, if you don't get clean, if you don't stop binging, you're going to die. And I was like, well, let's consider the casket. Like, what color, seriously. Like, because I'm so sick. I seemingly cannot stop this behavior. And of course, in the 12-step program, it indicates it's nothing you can do alone. It takes community, it takes surrendering, it takes understanding that there's only a 24-hour respite if indeed you don't work the program. And that's just true in everybody's life. If you don't continue to do those healthy habits every day, you're going to falter, straight up. And it doesn't matter, again, whether it's sex, gambling, lying, stealing, whatever it is. You can only retreat for about a day at a time, and you have to use whatever tools it was that allowed you to retreat for even that 24 hours, right? Okay, so it reads, it takes no effort, no risk, no investment of myself to stand back and not participate. And I tell this to people all the time who check in with me, and I say, nobody in life is asking you to be well. Nobody. No one's asking you to do better. The standards right now in our society are very low. And those who dare to step up, pat yourself on the back already. Because no one's going to ask you to improve yourself. It's just not in the cards. So it says there is no chance of being disappointed if you don't participate. On the other hand, if you don't try at all, you're guaranteed to fail. You're guaranteed a no without taking that risk, right? So it says, oh yes, I can look on, criticize a little, give advice. It's funny how often we have the complete solution for someone who isn't us, but we can't see it in our own life, right? Not today. Today I choose to shout yes to life, to take whatever comes my way, indeed to go out of my way. By forgetting myself, I can feel and not be afraid, experience and not regret, make decisions and not worry. By forgetting myself. Because whenever I get into the me mode, my world becomes very small. And I totally understand that. It says when in doubt, look out. Yeah, Focus out. When in doubt, focus out. And it's just so true. The answers don't always lie within us, you know. In Christianity, it's always look up, look out, do service. And it seems like sometimes in the vegan community, it's all, oh, look in. The answers are there. You don't need anyone. It's just you. If you need someone, you're weak. And it's like, wow, such a contradiction to what I know as the better way. So it says, by forgetting myself, I can feel and not be afraid, experience and not regret, make decisions and not worry. One moment, please. That's a neat trick. I'm going to pause. I don't know what I did. Okay, so I throw all cautions to the wind. Some may even call me foolhardy, but I know I'm not alone. I have a higher power to keep me balanced, if I allow that higher power to do so, right? That's part of that whole surrendering thing. All right, and then I was kind of thinking this is the mantra, and it reads, I put aside old habits of negativity so I can experience a new closeness to others, to the present, to myself. I exchange my yes, but for why not? I love that. I exchange my yes, but for why not? Let's do the thing, right? Okay, let's go back. Just a clean read. To say yes, you have to sweat and roll up your sleeves and plunge both hands into life up to the elbows. It's easy to say no, even if saying no means death. By Jean Anouilh. It takes no effort, no risk, no investment of myself to stand back and not participate. There's no chance of being disappointed. Oh yes, I can look on, criticize a little, give advice. Not today. Today I choose to shout yes to life, to take whatever comes my way, indeed, to go out of my way. By forgetting myself, I can feel and not be afraid, experience and not regret, make decisions and not worry. I throw old cautions to the wind. Some may even call me foolhardy, but I know I am not alone. I have a higher power to keep me balanced. For today, I put aside old habits of negativity so I can experience a new closeness to others, to the present, to myself. I exchange my yes, but for why not? So cute. All right, my friends, I hope you gained something from that. I'm in a willingness mode, one day at a time, sometimes a millisecond, but I'm going to surrender. Like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.